in general, what is the government's motivation to withhold this information? What is their motivation to, if they have evidence of aliens, to not share that with the American people? What do you think their motivations are for doing that?
I think it's power.
Okay.
And I think power is a gigantic. You got everybody at your control. And I'm guessing, if you reveal something that crazy, everything we've ever known and been trained to know is over. If an alien popped down on CNN and it wasn't, I mean, it'd be like, is this real? Is it like, you always have the Bigfoot tapes, and it's enough that you don't believe it. If it is 100% proof, your government is pointless. Like what? I mean, some would, but I mean, in the head, you're like, it's all for everybody for themselves.
Some would argue religion would be pointless.
Yeah, you are all everything.
The government doesn't. Do they have a motivation to keep religions
together?
I mean, they might have a motivation to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think that if it like Independence Day, you don't think if aliens come that we're gonna bond like together as a country, as a world.
Yeah, if they attacked us, then yeah, we could. But I mean, I think now it's like, why would you? I mean, it is power in a sense, but it's such a large thing for everybody to know that I'm not saying if I was ever president and you got told this information, you might be like, all right, I get why you don't say it. It's too much.
Yeah.
And if it happens, then it's complete chaos. Say if there are aliens, then it is like, then all religion could be like, well, there's no religion then. Maybe people think there's absolutely now proof of religion. If you could believe that, it's like anything's true. But if there's 100% proof of aliens, everything's like kind of up in the air, and everybody's belief systems for thousands of years are over.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's over. So if you're doing that, and then you're like a police officer's like going to give you a ticket, you're like, what does it even matter? This stupid, I'm not taking your ticket.
Yeah.
There's aliens. I'm not taking what am I going to pay this? It almost like, I wonder if it would send back to, back to old, like you go
back to horses,
but you're back to just like fending for your own self, hunting. You're back into all this stuff because you're just ransack. Well, what's the point of money? What's the point of anything? If it's just like, would be just like, you almost got to be fed it slowly. So then you can wrap your head around it.
So Donald Trump Jr. did an interview with his dad for some Father's Day thing this year. And he asked him about, you going to release anything on UFOs? And Trump said, I know some very interesting things about Roswell. And then he said, well, you going to release it? He said, I'll have to think about that one.
It's a lot. It would be a lot.
The government says for Roswell that it was a balloon that they sent up to use to detect Soviet nuclear tests. And a book came out a few years ago. I saw this lady on The Daily Show. She says that Soviet leader Joseph Stalin had child-sized aviators, some who had deformities, and they made them look like aliens to try to crash in America to cause mass hysteria, much like the War of the Worlds.
Yeah, what about when those aliens are attacking in the movie War of the Worlds? They're attacking us.
Yes.
So then it is mass hysteria. It's all for, it's like the government is fighting them. I mean, I guess you'd want the government to fight. You'd want an army to fight them. But I think it opens the door for, are you going to go put in your credit card for gas and be like, are you going to just get it? And like, I mean, you got to get your gas. But like, you going to go to the grocery store and wait in line for bread? You go just run out the door.
Yeah.
Are you going to go? I mean, there's no rules. You know what I mean? Like, so all the basic rules, like, there's rules on the fact that you want the army to fight them and stuff like that. But you want if the police is like, you can't steal that. You're like, yeah, you should be fighting the aliens.
So you think mass hysteria and the world starts crumbling kind of as far as the system?
Yeah, I mean, the system's, it's all, I mean, maybe the system would come back together, but at first, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a lot?
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, it's a lot, for sure.
I mean, yeah, it's not, we're not, are we meeting next week talking podcasts? And this week we're talking about blankets. And then we're like,
hey, write that down.
Yeah, blankets is good.
Good episode.
We might do a blanket episode. The blanket episode, right after aliens were revealed. And then I think, didn't Brian Regan have the joke about intelligent? It always says intelligent life. What if unintelligent?
Right.
Just, boy, what's going on? Or like just a dumb alien comes barreling in.
2 + 2 is chicken.
Yeah, you're like, all right. We have, because it is. Why would they say any life would be? But I guess they're talking about parasites or.
Yeah, like if you plant life or something.
Yeah, I still you'd want to be like, there's not any plant life.
But I'm saying if we found like through a telescope or research that there's plant life on another planet, that wouldn't be intelligent life, but it'd be life.
Right.
Yeah.
But like any kind of animal would be intelligent life, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And animals intelligent life?
Yeah, anything that can think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some ways. Yeah. Obviously, if they can make it to here, they're going to be probably pretty smart.
Yeah, they're going to just obliterate us if they make it here.
You think we're smarter than another planet?
I think we have more heart. I think we have more spirit.
That's true, because I don't think they do. That's the scary part. They operate on a different.
Yeah, they're probably not even a carbon-based life form, dude. They've just downloaded their consciousness onto some sort of device.
Some people think they're us from the future.
What?
Aliens are?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have you come. You still got that jacket that's much more worn out. You got it.
They come back. The
Titans are back at the Oilers. You're like, they're not even there anymore, dude. Look at it. And it's just like it's a little bit grayer. Not as like you're still wearing. You go, jacket. Still got the pin, Jerry. He's still got the jacket.
Don't give any identifying characteristics about yourself, and I forget, and I'll wear this down there. We got a Titans jersey.
Yeah.
I think it was Eddie George.